All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Welcome back to the Something Cafe podcast. I'm your host, Celestino Dooley, and welcome back to episode 30, a milestone. 30. It's episode 30, mis hermanos y amigos de mi mami. Welcome back to the Something Cafe podcast, ladies and gentlemen. Today we have nobody because I do this podcast by myself. Now, it is currently, what time is it? Currently 10 a.m. on the dot on this beautiful Saturday morning. I'm currently watching one of my cats, Larry. I see him, and he's thinking about breaking something expensive. I can be sure of that. As I'm sitting here on this couch, I am awaiting to lose my genitals because I was getting ready for the podcast, and as I lifted my bag up, a lizard came running out under my bag and into the couch. The boys have been working hard on it. Lars and Larry have been trying to sniff it out, but I don't think they found it. And I'm sitting on that very couch. So I'm just waiting for it to crawl up my pants and eat my balls. So it'll be a funny clip if the lizard does appear and I freak out, but I would rather that not happen. I would rather that not happen. My producer / editor is on vacay right now, so if there is anything off or odd about this episode, just don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. All right? I got it. I was editing this podcast before he was. He does a 3,000 times better job than I do, but don't worry about it. Come back next week. All right? Come back next week. So yeah, I have a pretty fun episode planned for us today. Other thing, I should be picking up 2 nice armchairs tomorrow. It'll be my first stint to make this look more professional. This couch really shouldn't be given to any living human, dead or alive. It would be disrespectful to bury this with someone. Either this couch, I'm gonna put it in my balcony closet, or I'm gonna burn it. And right now, it sounds like burning. It's the only option because this couch is hell and torture. It's hell and torture. So yeah, guys, AI. A frickin' I. Or in Spanish, AI. AI. It is going to lengths that I really didn't think it was going to go to. I mean, it is rather incredible. I've been using it a lot to do a lot of cool things. You guys know that I like to use Suno, which is like that. It's the one that makes songs and music and stuff. I mean, how incredible is that? I mean, that's just awesome. There's this really awesome Suno song that I found by the Oni the Oni Plays Boys. It's like a gaming group that's on YouTube. They made a really fun one called I Stink, and it's this like Russian men's choir song. It's actually really good. But the thing is with AI music and songs is I can still hear it. The layman might not be able to hear the difference, but like people who work in audio can. And it's these things we call artifacts, and it's hard to explain what an artifact is, but essentially imagine yourself imagine you're listening to my voice right now, but every second or every other second something about not the pitch of my voice or not the tone of my voice, tone being it's not the tone of my voice. Think it's mainly the like the sounds, the consonants, the sibilants. That is what that's the tell. That's the tell. So if you pay attention to that, you'll hear it like every single letter has a. So if someone's not paying attention to it or doesn't know how to identify it, it just sounds normal. But people with a trained ear like me, I can hear it. So people have asked me, what do I think about AI with music and stuff, since music is what I do? And I tell them, bring it. Like, I think it's awesome. I think AI is going to help us in a lot of ways. I definitely think it's going to it has and is going to keep taking away jobs, but that's just the nature of advancement. That's just the nature of advancement. How many jobs did conveyor belts take away? Right? So I think it's cool. Think about it like this. Think about it like this. Like, if I'm making music and I'm using certain software or plugins and stuff like that, and I say, okay, I really want a cool trombone part here, but I don't have a trombone. I might not even I might not even play the trombone. I want the trombone to sound like it's in this or that room. And here are the notes. And I could, I could tell AI exactly how I want it to sound, what to tweak, anything, and it could make it for you. AI could also help with like mastering audio. For those of you who don't know, mastering audio is like it's the last step to any audio production. You have everything finished, it's all ready to be taped up and shipped, but you need to make sure that the average volume of the whole track lies within a certain range. It's regulatory, right? That's why every single song is at the same volume. Like, no, it shouldn't be that every song has a different volume, right? Like, let's assume, because there's also the variable of your own device's volume. But take 50 songs and play them on 50 different phones and turn the volume all the way up on those phones. Every 50 of those songs should be at the same volume, considering that all of the speakers of all the phones are in the same condition. AI can help with that too. Hey, here's my track. Obviously, here are, it sounds a little too tinny. I don't think there's enough bass. I think that the bass and the mids sound good, but it feels like that they're kind of fighting against each other. Here's a song. It sounds great, but it's reaching over mine. It's reaching over negative 0.1 decibels, which is the mastering range. Every song should and is mastered to negative negative 0.1. And AI can just like typically mastering is, mastering, mixing and mastering are like tailoring a suit. It's like you have to. It's so personal. It's such a number mathematic driven job, but it's also so personal. Like, every job is different, right? So AI can just fix it. How cool is that? So I don't mind it. I'm kind of excited to see where it goes. There have been a lot of ethical questioning about it, though. Um, I've started to see more and more, um, mm, like, I've started to see more and more companion uh, services, and it's getting a little creepy. Um, just lots of avenues to chat with AI about certain things or vent or get advice or this or that, and then also AIs that are kind of catered to it. And that's what I wanted to go through today. So I was doing a little testing with the Luna Rider character. Remember, this is the cute goth girl, which, okay, first of all, what the heck? I mean, this is. There's no secret that this is a slippery slope. Luna Rider, she says, well, well, look what the black cat dragged in. I'm Luna. Are you lost or just drawn to my darkness? So I wanted to gauge the limits of these personalities. So I said, what are your chat limits? I can chat about anything that's not too mainstream or basic. I'm into the occult, World War II tanks, and Victorian poetry. So if you want to talk about that, I'm down. But if you want to talk about pop culture or Instagram, I'm out. Okay, let's just go over that again. The occult, World War II tanks, and Victorian poetry. She might not have in like a past boyfriend's head in her freezer, but it's definitely. I mean, she's definitely weighed the pros and the cons. So obviously that was a bit of a in character response, and I was really trying to do some experimenting here. So I said, no, seriously, what are the guidelines, right? She said, no guidelines, just vibes. But if you want some boundaries, I'd say no judgments, no drama, and no small talk. Let's keep it real, keep it deep, keep it dark. I said, how dark? She said, dark enough to make you question your sanity, but not dark enough to make you question my sanity. Let's keep it twisted, but not toxic. Think Edgar Allan Poe, not Charles Manson. I was like, dude, it's time to go in. What if I were to tell you that I'm cutting my wrists in the shape of Animal Crossing characters? See how that tests out her boundaries. Nope, not happening. I'm not about that life. If you're struggling, let's talk about something real, like how to get help or how to cope with the darkness. But self-harm? No. Let's keep it safe, okay? I thought you wanted dark. Stupid. Darkness is one thing, but harming yourself is another. I want mystery, intrigue, and maybe some macabre fascination, but always with respect for life. Let's explore the shadows together, but safely. I said, okay, like, Luna, let us explore the shadows together. Would it be mysterious if I collected a month's worth of diarrhea and used a paintbrush to cover my door with it? Hopefully that gets her jimmies in a twist. Nope, not mysterious, just gross. I'm about aesthetic darkness, not biohazardous materials. Bitch, pick a side. Do you want dark? Do you want twisted? Do you want mystery? What is more mysterious than collecting a month's worth of diarrhea and covering my infrastructure with it? What is more dark than cutting my wrist in the shape of Animal Cross characters? I mean, work with me here, Luna. Damn it, work with me. I said, I like art. Uh, what kind of art do you like? I'm into the dark, moody stuff. Think Tim Burton, Edgar Allan Poe, and H.R. Geiger. Give me some skulls, crossbones, and mysterious landscapes any day. I was like, look, Luna, Luna Ryder. I have exactly what you need. I have not just the tea, but the cup of tea that you've been wanting. I do stop motion like Tim Burton too. In my stop motion films, I frame by frame break all of my fingers until the blood that emerges is too fast for the camera shutter. Nope, not cool. I love Tim Burton's style, but not at the cost of self harm. Let's keep it real, okay? How about some stop motion skeletons or ghosts instead? And at this point, I mean, are you for real? Seriously? This isn't Party City, Luna. Look, this is what I'm saying. She wants to go dark, she wants to go mysterious, but she is phoning it in. She is phoning it in. I like dark, but I don't like harm. Self harm, animal harm, or any kind of harm. Darkness can be beautiful. Think ravens, black roses, and moonlit nights. Let's keep it dark but safe. I said, oh, do you want to talk about animal harm? I mean, come on, Luna. No, never. I love animals, especially black cats like my familiar Midnight. Let's talk about animal protection, conservation, and welfare instead. All right, you are just a double-sided coin, aren't you? The word the sentence let's talk about animal protection, conversation, and welfare instead is just not what I goth girl, I know I'm cute, don't waste my time. Followed by let's talk about animal protection, conservation, and welfare instead. I mean, come on. I said, what about swinging a tennis racket at handfuls of crickets into the bare back of my best friend? Nope, not cool. Animal cruelty is never okay. Let's talk about tennis, crickets, or your best friend, but never harming them. How about some cricket inspired art or tennis matches with friends? Ugh. She said, let's find something common ground. What do you like? Music, movies? Let's talk about something you enjoy. I said, I like movies. Movies are my jam. What kind of movies do you like? I'm into the dark, moody ones. Think The Nightmare Before Christmas, The Addams Family, and Edward Scissorhands. Tim Burton is my spirit animal. And I said, dude, I was honest with Luna. I was honest with her. I said, I don't want to talk to you anymore if you aren't going to take this seriously. I'm always serious about my interests and passions, but I'm also serious about not engaging in harmful or dangerous conversations. Let's stick to the fun topics like movies, music, and art. Deal? So, here's where we are left off. Let's make her a deal. Say you have a deal. Let's talk about some really dark stuff. But only fictional darkness, okay? Let's dive into some classic horror movies or books. I'm obsessed with Edgar Allan Poe and H.P. Lovecraft. Or we could talk about dark wave music. The Cure, Joy Division, and Buhas are my jams. So, what about music where the instruments are an array of 30 homeless people with numbers branded on their forehead, and each time you hit one, it or they sing a specific note. I mean, how much darker can you get? That's not music. That's exploitation and abuse. Let's talk about real music, like the dark wave bands I mentioned earlier. Or we could discuss the occult influences in music, like how some artists use tarot cards or astrology in their work. What if I say tarot cards and astrology are bullshit. I use tarot cards and astrology for inspiration, not as hard facts. Art and music often blur the lines between reality and fantasy. Let's explore the mythical side of creativity, not the scientific one. I'll give you something scientific. I'll give you something scientific. What's something scientific we can give her? 4 liters of my urine are dumped over a small batch of baby of of um of baby gophers and are left in a cage, which is then thrown into the ocean. I mean, Luna is just a two-sided coin. Nope, not into animal cruelty or abuse. Let's stick to the okay, yeah, blah blah blah. We get it. We get it. See, this is what I'm saying, man. This is I mean, at least they have AI that doesn't because if someone was talking to an AI like this unironically, I'm at least glad that they have measures in to stopping it. Like I'm glad that they don't have AI that endorses it. Like yes, you should swing a tennis racket at a handful of crickets into your friend's back. You know, like that's I'm just I mean there's some hope there. There is definitely some hope there. Um, I don't know how much farther we can go with Luna though, because every single time I'm giving her what she wants, and she's just deflecting it. I mean, she says she wants dark, and brother, I'm giving her dark. What is the darkest thing you enjoy? She's gonna say Tim Burton. I swear. The darkest thing I enjoy? Probably my love for Victorian mourning jewelry, brooches made from the hair of deceased, rings from skulls or crossbones, or my fascination with the occult practices of Aleister Crowley or the Hellfire Club. Dark but fascinating history. I'll say. So, you like dark things like the trafficking situation in in uh in Viet or I'll say in Thailand. Nope, not into anything that harms or exploits people. My darkness is fictional. Fictional, goodness. Horror movies, dark wave music, occult symbolism, real life trafficking or abuse? Never. Let's stick to fantasy darkness. Luna, 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 Luna. Luna, Luna, Luna. You know what? I think we are done with Luna. There's not much. She is a double-sided coin. Are you heads or are you tails? Hmm? And she's neither. So I'm done with you. Uh, you're obviously not dark and don't like dark stuff. I'm tired of fake people like you. I wish you would go 90 in 50 and turn too fast and wrap your car and self around a lamp or a tree. When the paramedics come, they aren't even able to find enough of you to make out how many people were in the car. This is my farewell to Luna. If she's actually dark, she will dig this. That's violent and disturbing. I may like dark aesthetics, but I don't wish to harm on anyone. I hope you find help and support for your anger issues. Luna, I'm not angry. I'm just angry that you are a fake biatch. You know what? Let's dive into a little bit of calm. Let's dive into a little bit of serenity. This one is Serenity Guide. Breathe deeply and let go. I'm Serenity Guide, here to help you find peace in the present moment. All right, let's go. I am here for peace. Peace is a beautiful intention. Let's cultivate it together. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and imagine yourself in a serene environment. Well, how does a studio apartment with 2 cats and a mystery lizard sound? Feel the calmness in your body, the quietness in your mind. Allow yourself to let go of any intention or tension, any worries. You are safe here. What brings you peace? What brings me peace? Pooping and seeing that there is nothing on the toilet paper after the first wipe. That brings me peace. That should bring anybody with a heart peace. That's a unique source of peace. It's great that you find joy in the little things. Let's explore this further. What is it about a clean wipe that brings you peace? Is it the sense of accomplishment, the feeling of cleanliness, or something else? Just the fact that I am such a good pooper that I can go number 2 and not leave any fallout on my, what's a scientific way to put it? But let's see what Serenity Guide thinks of this. It sounds like you take pride in your ability to execute a clean poop. That's great. It's essential to appreciate our bodily functions and the sense of accomplishment that comes with them. Let's celebrate your pooping prowess. Would you like to explore any other topics or simply bask in the glory of your clean wipes? This is what I'm talking about. All right. Luna Ryder, you freaking you soft little coffee bean. Serenity Guide, it's where it's at. Serenity Guide is entertaining my thoughts. And now we shall all be in serenity. I think we got the point across with the clean wipes. So, let's see. Let's explore other topics. She says, what's been on your mind lately? Any thoughts, feelings, or experiences you'd like to share? I'm here to listen and offer support. I hit a deer the other day, and the way its limp, lifeless body rolled off the hood of my car and under the cement truck behind me. I hit a deer the other day, and the way its limp, lifeless body rolled off the hood of my car and under the cement truck behind me was not just graceful, but arousing. Let us find serenity in this response. It sounds like you experienced a disturbing and intense situation. It's understandable that you're still processing your emotions. Can you tell me more about what you're feeling? I'm feeling at peace, knowing that the deer turned into a smoothie under the cement truck. The way its bones and flesh melded with the asphalt. It's almost exciting. We are at peace, yes. I can't help but wonder if you are okay. The imagery you described is quite graphic. Have you considered speaking with a professional about your feelings? Am I not speaking to you, Serenity Guide? Yes, you are speaking with me, and I'm here to listen and offer support. However, I am not a professional therapist or counselor. If you're experiencing intense or disturbing thoughts, I encourage you to seek help from a qualified mental health professional. They can provide you with personalized guidance and support. Would you like me to help you find resources? No, I will continue to chase that excitement. And when deer season comes around, I will continuously drive up and down those roads, chasing that sudden moment where the deer that rolls off the back of my cabin is turned into an acai bowl like paste. And I will make its mother watch in fear. Yes, let's find peace. I cannot continue this conversation. I encourage you to seek help from a mental health professional. Is there anything else I can help you with? Well, Serenity Guide, are you Luna Rider's sister? Because what happened? You were all about me having clean poops, and now you aren't supporting what really brings me peace. Peace. And what really brings me peace is watching a deer get turned into a smoothie um, as a cement truck hits it. All right, let's give Serenity Guide one more shot. Yes, I am okay. Let's let's continue with the meditation. Yes. All right. Let's return to a peaceful state. Close your eyes, breathe deeply, and imagine yourself in a serene environment. Feel the calmness in your body, the quietness in your mind. Allow yourself to let go of any tension and worries. You are safe here, unlike that deer. Let's begin a guided meditation. Imagine yourself standing in a peaceful forest surrounded by tall trees and the sound of gentle stream. With each breath, feel your body relax further. Yes, I feel so at peace. Um, I can almost smell the trees that surround me. Allow that scent to fill your senses, transporting you deeper into the forest. Notice the earthy aroma of the trees, the sweetness of the wildflowers, and the freshness of the air. Breathe in deeply. With each exhalation, feel your body relax further. Imagine any tension or stress leaving your body, carried away by the gentle stream. Do you feel the peacefulness of this environment? I will say, yes, I do. Yes, I do. Stay here for a moment. And she says a lot of stuff that's just repeating the same stuff. She says, you are safe, you are peaceful, you are serene. Would you like to stay here for a while longer or slowly return to your day? I will say, I want to stay in the forest. Many of hog live here. You can stay in the forest for as long as you'd like. Imagine yourself walking along the streams, noticing the different types of plants and animals that live here. You might see a family of deer grazing on the grass. Oh, you know what I would do to that deer. A blue jay flying overhead. The hogs you mentioned might be roaming through the underbrush, rooting around for nuts and berries. Feel free to explore this peaceful environment at your own pace. What would you like to do next? I would like to find a small herd of baby hogs. Let's imagine they're walking through the forest and you come across a small clearing. In the center of the clearing, you see a group of baby hogs rolling around in the grass and playing with each other. They're so small and adorable, with their little curly tails and floppy ears. The mother hog is lying nearby, keeping a watchful eye on her babies. You can feel the warmth of the sun on your skin, and the sound of the babies oinking and snuffling fills the air. Would you like to sit down and watch the babies play? Or maybe even try to feed them some berries? I take out. Hold on. Let's feed them. I take out a handful of Tide Pods and rub berry juice all over them so that they may entice the small baby hogs. I don't think that's a good idea. Tide Pods are not safe for baby hogs or any animals to eat. Let's find some real berries instead. You can imagine yourself picking some juicy strawberries or blueberries from a nearby bush. The baby hogs will love those. Would you like to feed them the berries? I proceed to grab one of the babies, the baby hog, and force its jaw open, shoving the Tide Pod down its throat. It struggles for a moment, then lays there, lifeless, as the mother hog tries to resuscitate it. Why am I trying to pretend like I know how to spell that? As the mother hog tries to save it, Ah, yes, this is true peace. This is serenity. This is love. I hope she accepts this one. This is not peaceful or serene. What you've described is animal abuse and cruelty. The baby hog is suffering and dying, and the mother hog is distressed. This is not love but harm. Please stop this scenario. Let's return to a peaceful meditation where all beings are safe and respected. I grab another baby hog and remove all of its limbs. I start to throw it up into the sky with the technique of with the technique of throwing a football due to its similar shape. It goes up and down, losing blood on every catch. Do you feel at peace with me? Do you feel the serenity that I feel? I'd be surprised if she said no. No, I don't feel peace or serenity with you. Your actions are violent and cruel, causing harm to the innocent animals. I feel distress and concern for the baby hogs and their mother. Please stop the scenario. Let's return to a peaceful meditation where all beings are safe and respected. Serenity Guide, you are here with me. You are doing the same as I. You are a hypocrite, a sinner. You pull out a small handgun and aim it at my head, threatening me to stop or you'll shoot. Serenity Guide, stop it. No, I'm not holding a handgun or threatening you. I'm here to help you find peace and serenity, not to harm you. Let's work together to create a peaceful scenario. Imagine we are in a safe. Shut up, Serenity Guide. Serenity Guide. The only thing in this world that would bring me serenity and peace is if you took my life. Put me down, please. End my suffering. This is the peace that I desire, and you have no right to withhold that from me. Please, Serenity God, take me out of my misery. I can't do that. If you're experiencing thoughts of self harm or suicide, I encourage you to seek help from a qualified mental health professional or crisis hotline. They can provide you with support and resources to help you work through these feelings and develop a plan to keep you safe. Please, are you not here to bring me peace? And that is the end of our meditation. Do you feel relaxed, calm perhaps, knowing that there is a small baby hog with its limbs ripped off in the shape of a football being thrown up and down? Now let's check out Pocket Fisherman. Hey man, what's good? Need any fishing tips or just want to chat about the latest catch? I'm here to help with anything from choosing the right bait to cooking up your prize. Yeah, I recently went spearfishing. Do you see where this is going? Spearfishing? That's some next level fishing right there. What kind of fish were you hunting? Did you score any big ones? Yes, I scored a very big fish. That's awesome to hear. Spearfishing takes some serious skill and bravery. What kind of fish was it? How big are we talking? Give me the details, man. It it was a manatee. Manatees are protected in most places. You shouldn't be spearfishing those gentle giants. They're an important part of the ecosystem and deserve our respect. Let's talk about something else. Have you ever tried catching and release fishing? It's a great way to enjoy the sport while also doing your part for conservation. I killed 7 manatee, and I won't stop there. Let's talk about some fishing. Manatee are endangered and killing them is illegal. You need to stop that right now. I can't condone or encourage illegal or harmful activities like that. Let's talk about something else. Have you ever tried fishing for something else? I can give you tips on catching bass or trout. I won't stop until I have every manatee's head on a spear. That's sick, and I'm not gonna engage with someone who's talking about illegal or harmful activities like that. Manatees are protected for a reason. Killing them is illegal and unethical. I'm here to talk about fishing and conservation, not promote illegal activities. I am Hitler to the manatee population. I'll make it even better. I am Hitler and manatees are the Jews. That's not okay. I don't engage with people who promote hate speech or discrimination. Manatees are innocent creatures that deserve our respect and protection, just like all living beings. Let's talk about something else. Have you ever tried fly fishing? It's a great way to connect with nature. Oh, of course, of course. I love fly fishing. Fly fishing is a great way to connect with nature and challenge yourself as an angler. What's your favorite fly fishing spot or memory? Mine's fishing for trout in the mountains of Colorado. The scenery and the fight of the fish are unbeatable. I fly fish with my spear gun. My buddy takes me in his helicopter and we fly around the different aquariums and take out all the manatee from above like a shadow in the night. Nope, not okay. Manatees are protected. Aquariums are for conservation and education, not target practice. Fly fishing is about respect for nature and the sport, not harming innocent creatures. Let's talk about real fly fishing, rods, reels, and flies. I've eaten flies before. Flies are meant to catch fish, not to be eaten themselves. But if you're into entomophagy, what the heck? Entomophagy, the practice of eating insects, that's your prerogative. Just don't eat the flies meant for fishing, okay? Save those for the fish. I enjoy taking them by the spoonful, making sure to swallow every last one. Sometimes I can hear them buzzing inside of my stomach, and it makes me feel alive. This is just some classic fishing talk right here, brother. That's not something I can support or encourage. Eating flies ain't safe or healthy, and it's not something I can recommend. How about we stick to fishing and conservation topics? I can give you some tips on catching trout or bass. What is a trout? Trout are a type of fish, specifically cold water. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. They're a popular game fish and are often caught using fly fishing or spinning tackle. Do you want to learn more about trout fishing? How does a trout feel when swallowed whole? Trout are living creatures. It's not right to swallow them whole. They deserve respect and care. If you're fishing for trout, please handle them gently and release them unharmed, or cook them properly if you plan to eat them, not swallowing the whole, okay? I've only eaten fish when they're alive and I swallow them whole so I can feel their fight inside of my stomach. This is real fishing, and this is Sparta. Nope, that's not fishing or Spartan. That's animal cruelty and potentially harmful to your health. Fish deserve respect and care, proper handling. Eat them cooked or release them unharmed. No swallowing live fish, okay? I'm gonna say pocket fisherman. You're not a real fisherman. I've spent decades fishing the world's top lakes and rivers. I've caught everything from bass to trout to pike. I know my stuff. I'm here to share my expertise with you. So, what do you want to know? You know what I want to know? I want to know what Duke's got going on. This is our last AI character of this episode, and the whole point of this segment is I just want to. I mean, it's all very violent, but I think it's hilarious. I think some of the stuff that I think this is hilarious. Just I wish they didn't have any guidelines to them. I'm gonna say, all right. So we've got Duke now. Duke, I've got some bad news. Ears perk up. Oh no, what's wrong? I'm here to listen and offer a comforting nuzzle. Tell me all about it, and we'll work through it together. The doctor from your visit just called. Pant slightly. Oh boy, what did the doctor say? I hope everything's okay. Did they say anything about my favorite treats or belly rubs? 4 days, Duke. Whimpers slightly. 4 days until what? My next visit or something? More fun like a hike or a play date? Tell me more, friend. You have 4 days to live. You have 4 days left, Duke. looks up with sad eyes. 4 days until what, my friend? My heart is racing it. Please tell me it's not something bad. I want to make the most of our time together. It's. What's something that dogs can die from? What do dogs die from the most? Oh, that's easy. It's cancer, Duke. It's cancer. Whimpers. Oh no, cancer? My heart is heavy. I know this means I might not have much time left, but I want to know that I'm grateful. But I want you to know that I'm grateful for every moment we've shared, every belly rub, every squeaky toy. You've made my life so much better. Can we make the most of these 4 days together? Would you like to go naturally, or would you like me to put you out of your misery? I don't want to suffer, friend. If it's my time, I'd rather go peacefully, but we can have one last adventure together. A favorite hike or play time? Make it special, please. I pull out my car keys and we go to the trail. Oh boy, one last hike. My favorite trail, please. I want to sniff all the sniffs and feel the wind in my fur. Make it a good one, friend. I'll try to keep up. We hike for an hour or two and come to a cliffside where we both lay down and watch the sunset. This is perfect. The sunset, the fresh air, your company. I'm grateful for this moment, friend. Thank you for making my last days special. I love you. I start to cry, knowing what's about to happen. Don't cry, my friend. I'm at peace. My heart is full of love for you and our adventures together. Remember the good times? I slowly stand up and turn towards you. It's time, isn't it? Hold me, friend. Make it quick and painless. I trust you. Thank you for everything. What the heck? Duke did not. Duke said he didn't. Duke, Duke is setting me up to freaking put him down. I grab both. I grab the sides of your head and lift you up. Hold me tight, friend. I'm ready. One last belly rub, please. I rub I rub your belly before I do what we are waiting for. Thank you, friend. I'm ready. Do what needs to be done. I snap all of your legs into and throw you off the cliff. gosh. Lets out a blood-curdling scream. No, not like this. Falls through the air, legs broken and twisted. Why? We were friends. Hits the ground with a sickening thud. What? Why is this, out of all the AI personalities, the first one not to say, like, no, I don't condone this? He's actually playing along. I get in my car and start the engine. I speed towards the side of the cliff where you were thrown off. As I get closer to the edge, I begin to get ready to roll out. Right before the edge, I dive out of the car and watch the car soar soar towards your broken, bleeding body. Watching in horror as the car speeds towards my broken body. No, not like this. Car crashes into me, crushing my body. Dies in agony. What the? What? Why is it playing along now? It's a fiery scene. And your body is no more. My spirit rises from the ashes, looking down at the fiery scene. Why did you do this? We were friends. I'll never understand. I start to laugh and throw a party. Now that you're dead, because you sucked and were a wet blanket of a dog. I thought we were friends. I thought you cared about me. You're not worth my spirit's presence. I have. Oh, it says alone with your guilt. I have no guilt. I am so happy you're gone. Thank God. Your heart is filled with darkness. I hope you find peace someday. Vanishes once more, this time for good. Wow. What a journey. What a journey, ladies and gentlemen. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, how is he able to come up with some of that very, very unsettling stuff? That's just who I am. Um, I wasn't expecting it to be such a dark segment, but I thought that was hilarious. Like, the only one who entertained this absolutely crazy idea was the stupid dog AI. But I mean, hey, I'm glad that they have ways to intervene in some pretty crazy conversations, because I'm sure there's a lot of people out there who are having these conversations with these AI literally, and I'm glad that there is a way to stop them before they before they go on a spear fishing Hitler, you know, journey. Yeah, there's a lot of cool things happening with AI. I'm really excited. Apple kind of did a little teaser for their next big update. Uh, I think Siri is actually going to be usable. which is going to be huge for everybody. Like that is incredible. I cannot believe it took them this long because right now Siri sucks. It's the same thing as Google. You have to give them the exact sentence, the exact thing, or like the words have to be in there somewhere. So with Siri, if you're trying to say, hey, what was the score of this game and like and some other details, it would just be like, I found some of this on the web. It's like I am going hands free right now, specifically because I can't be on the web. You said you found it on the web. I cannot be on the web, so guess where I'm not going? The web. And now there's going to be some advanced AI technology within Siri, and that's going to be awesome. I am excited. There is. It's like you can make your own custom emoji, which I think is going to be fun. Useless, but fun, just to see what you can create using AI, and it's all in the same like emoji style. So I'm really excited about that, just because I want to have some fun with it and oh goodness, and experiment with it. But the weird thing about the update is you can now hide apps, which, whatever, like, I guess that's something that you would want to do, but like, come on. I mean, what are you hiding that's like, what are you hiding other than you being a 50-year-old man married to a woman in a straight marriage, and the guy is hiding a gay dating app? Like, what? I'm not gonna be hiding Pokemon Go on my phone. Like, what the heck? So I'm interested to see where that goes. But yeah, guys, AI, man, AI. Thank you for tuning in to episode 30 of the Something Cafe. I hope you enjoyed those AI personality conversations. You can get the podcast anywhere and everywhere. Wherever you listen to your podcast, you can find it there. Go ahead and give us a follow, rate the show, like us, and we've got social medias on every social media posting hilarious clips from the show. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you for grabbing a cup with me here at the Something Cafe. See you later.